In this video, I am going to demonstrate the basic configuration of JunOS Olive, that means our Juniper virtual router. So I am logging as root. Password typed. Okay. So you can see here, it is, since I have logged as root, it has been put me into the shell mode. So I can use any Unix commands if I want, like ls-l. So you can find, so this is basically a Unix shell. Now I have to type CLI, command line interface, to get into the operational mode. It's taking a little bit of time. So once if it is come to the operational mode, then I have to the configuration. So I'll get into the configuration mode. First I am going to configure my interfaces. So let me just go to edit interfaces. So what I can do is to show anything is there. So you can see here now interfaces has been configured. If I want to see the whatever the available interfaces, run show interfaces Percy. So this command will show me the interfaces available. Since this is a virtual machine, you can see here there are two interfaces, EM0 and EM1. EM0 is my first one, that is for the Ethernet LAN, and EM1 is I have configured as the wireless network card. So that is as wireless connecting to my ADSL modem, then get into the internet. So let me just configure the internet one first and check whether everything is okay. So it's already put me in shell mode. This is a free BSD, that is Unix shell mode. If I want, I can use any Unix commands like long listing. Let's see. I have to just click on this, activate this window. So ls space minus l, it's a long listing. So I'll, from here, to go from the shell mode to the operational mode, I have to execute a command CLI, command line interface. Now I can just show configuration and check what is the configuration available. So you can see only what you see here, only a root authentication. No other, nothing has been configured. So what I'm going to do is do configuration to get into the configuration mode, or you can use even editor. So some of the basic things I am going to do is first of all to start some services. So edit system. Here I can always do a name server as well as my host name. So let me just put my host name first. So I'm going to give Juniper this one as R1. Juniper R1. Then I'm going to set my name server, that is DNS1, as a Google DNS server IP address. So I have done this one here. From here I'll go to the services. So again, edit service. So you can see here now it will go on to edit system services. So to go on to the next hierarchy, set. You can see the lot of options here. What I'm going to do is telnet and SSH. That is the only two things. So telnet, in this case, if I do telnet and SSH, I can connect to the system using PuTTY from externally. So those services has been activated. Now I have to go to the interface and configure an IP address. So without an IP address, it's not going to work. So top, edit interfaces. I'm using the spacebar to complete. So as I know, I just want to know what is the interfaces available. So show run. In here, in the root, or that is the configuration mode, show some of the show commands will not work. I'll just show you. Show configuration is not going to work. So what I have to do is I have to run like do in Cisco. Show CONF configuration. So that's what I'm going to do. Show interface. Show, okay, run show interfaces terci. So that is the command like show IP interface brief. Now you can see here EM0 and EM1. These are the two interfaces being configured. So my physical interfaces. EM0 is my wired Ethernet LAN one. EM1 is my wireless card. So I want to connect to my ADSL modem, that is wireless, then get into the internet. Let me configure my both interfaces. So I'm already in the edit interface. Set my interface is EM0. I'll start with, that is wired one. Unit, that is a logic interface. EM0 is a physical interface. Logic interface or sub interface. Unit 0. Then family. Family is, you can see here, iNet, iNet 6. iNet is for the default IP version 4 and iNet 6 is IP version 6. So I'm going to do IP version 4. Then address. So since it is a LAN wired one, I'm going to do 10.10.10.10/24. So that is the subnet I'm going to use. Set EM1 unit 0, family again, iNet, address 192.168.1. I'll use 10 here /24. My gateway is 1.122.254. So I already done this one. Now let me just commit and quit. Show interface terci. You can see both IP addresses are already there. So let me ping my IP address. Ping 10.10.10.10. It's working now. Then let me ping my Ethernet one 192.168. No, this is wireless. 1.254 is my gateway. So I can ping this one also. Let me ping now Google address and see what happens. See, it's not pinging. So show route. Let me check whether route is there. As you see here, only my two local interfaces connected ones also only there. So there is a LAN one, Ethernet, and there is a wireless one. That is I call it as wireless WAN because it's going to the internet. So since I don't have a static route or a default route, I have to put that one to get into the internet. So for the default internet, it is default route. So let me go to the edit, then edit. It's under routing options. So routing options, static. So I'll select static, enter, set route. So that is the command. Now 0/0. So that means default. Next hop. That's what I have to do. Next hop. That is my gateway is 192.168.1.254 is my Wi-Fi modem IP address. So I did this one, commit and quit. So after committing, let me just see whether I can ping the Google DNS IP address. So I can do now. So basically, I have established an internet connection through my virtual machine Olive. So it's all working good. So that's what I want to show in a basic configuration. Keep watching my video series, Our Net Lab. Bye for now from KP Dhaneshan. Thanks.